groom, to the groom, to the groom, to the groom, to the bride, to the bride, to the bride, to the bride from your sister, who is always by your side, to your union, and the hope that you provide. May you always be satisfied. Rewind. I remember that night, I just might regret that night for the rest of my days. I remember those soldier boys tripping over themselves to win our praise. I remember that dream like candlelight, like a dream that you can't quite place. But Alexander, I'll never forget the first time I saw your face. I have never been the same. Intelligent eyes and a hunger-paying frame. And when you said hi, I forgot my dang name. Set my heart aflame, every part aflame. This is not a game. You strike me as a woman who has never been satisfied. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. You forget yourself. You're like me. I'm never satisfied. Is that right? I've never been satisfied. My name is Angelica Schuyler Alexander Hamilton. Where's your family from? Unimportant, there's a million things I haven't done, but just you wait, just you wait. So this is what it feels like to match with someone at your level. What the hell is the catch? It's the feeling of freedom, of seeing the light. It's been thinking with a key and a kite. You see it right. The conversation lasts 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. Everything's in a total agreement. It's a dream and it's a bit of a dance. Bit of a posture, it's a bit of a stance. He's a bit of a flirt, but I'm giving it a chance. He asked about his family. You see his answer? His hands were rigid and he looked askance. He's penniless, he's flying by the seat of his pants. Handsome boy, does he know it? Peach fuzz and he can't even grow it. I'll take forever away from this place, then I turn to see my sister's face, and she is helpless, and I know she is helpless, and her eyes are just helpless, and I realize 3 fundamental truths at the exact same time. Number 1, I'm a girl in a world in which my only job is to marry rich. My father has no son, so I'm the one who has to social climb for one. So I'm the oldest and the wittiest, and the gossip in New York City is insidious. And Alexander is penniless. That doesn't really want to any less. Number 2, he's after me because I'm a Schuyler sister who elevates his status. I'd have to be naive to set that aside. Maybe that is why I introduced him to Eliza. Now that's his bride. Nice going, Angelica. He was right. You will never be satisfied. Number 3, I know my sister like I know my own mind. You will never find anyone as trusting or as kind. If I tell her that I loved him, she'd be silently resigned. He'd be mine. She'd say I'm fine. She'd be lying. But when I fantasize at night, it's Alexander's eyes as I romanticize what might have been if I hadn't sized him up so quickly. At least my dear Eliza's his wife. At least I keep his eyes in my life. To the groom, to the groom, to the groom, to the groom, to the bride, to the bride, to the bride from your sister, who's always by your side, to the union, and the hope that you provide. May you always be satisfied. And I know she'll be happy as his bride. And I know he will never be satisfied. I will never be satisfied.